Good evening, you're watching the news on Croatian television. On the final day of her visit to Osijek-Baranja County, President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović commented on calls from some politicians to have the Constitutional Court establish the constitutionality of the referendum question on changes to the election law. The president said it would then be appropriate to also look into the decisions of those mayors who did not allow the gathering of signatures for the referendum in their cities, as this was a clear breach of the citizens' rights. The president also confirmed that she had met with Željka Markić, one of the leaders of the civil initiative to force the referendum, prior to the petition drive.
I wanted to hear from Mrs. Markić what their goals and intentions were. She told me that they wanted to separate the election law from the question on the rights of national minorities. We didn't make the meeting public because I didn't want to interfere in the process of gathering signatures for the referendum.
Serb and Italian minority MPs today commented on what they feel is the president's support for the referendum initiative.
The entire statement could be perceived as pandering to the most basic emotions, including those which are based on anti-minority sentiment and views, which we are once again seeing among a portion of the public, and which was in large part the basis of the referendum campaign for changes to the election law. Every representative of the people who forgets that the Constitution and law stand between them and the electorate is opening the door to an uncontrolled and dangerous process. I trust the president is not going down that path. When the guarantor of the Constitution talks about the need to shake up political life in Croatia, then one begins to wonder if she really is the guarantor of the Constitution.
Interior Minister Davor Božinović said today that he does not expect a significant wave of illegal migrants this summer, but that the possibility cannot be excluded. He added, however, that Croatia is capable of monitoring its eastern border.
If someone further down the route from Croatia closes their borders, then Croatia has two options: to not allow illegal entry or stay of any kind, or to become a hotspot. Croatia will not become a hotspot.
On a lighter note, the northern Baroque city of Varaždin traveled back to the 1950s today as part of the Vintage Day event. The county palace hosted a 50s-themed gathering, including music, fashion, and hairstyles from that era. The stars of the show were the vintage bicycles on display.
As part of the Varaždiencia 1895, through which we gather all of those who love these bikes, which were made from the 1920s until 1985, we have decided to dedicate each year to one of these 6 decades.
Scrap metal art is growing in popularity in Croatia. 2 devotees to the art form are the Kozić brothers from Bjelovar, who have added a new dimension to their family scrap metal business.
Primarily car parts, engine blocks, various gears and cogs, pipes, shocks, and that kind of thing.
And how long did it take you to make this robot?
We worked on this for about a week. These pieces primarily serve as advertising here, but they are on sale. So if anyone is interested, they can feel free to come and talk to me.
And how much does this green robot cost?
This green one costs 5,000 kuna.
And taking a quick look at sports, in football, Croatia lost to Brazil 2-0 in Liverpool this afternoon in a friendly game that served as a warm-up for the 2018 World Cup that starts on June 14th in Russia. Croatia will play one more friendly against Senegal in Osijek on Friday.
We have to be stable and learn our lessons from this game. We have to see where we made mistakes, the mistakes in the last 20 minutes of the game. But we are doing our job, and like I said, nothing will discourage us. All in all, I think we will only get better. But we have to be better organized, more compact, and maintain our concentration throughout the entire game. In the first half, it went really well. We had some opportunities and we looked really good, especially on defense, from which we created those scoring opportunities. Perhaps this time we didn't take advantage of those opportunities, but I hope we are saving that for the World Cup when it will be more important.
And finally, at the first World Cup rowing regatta of the season held in Belgrade, Croatian brothers Valent and Martin Sinković took first place in the cockless pair event. The Czech and Belarusian teams were second and third respectively. This is their first major win in the discipline, having dominated the double sculls event in recent years. And now the forecast for tomorrow. Predominantly sunny and hot. There will be some cloud buildup in the afternoon with a chance of some brief showers, predominantly in the interior. There is a chance of some morning fog, especially in Lika. There will be a mild westerly and southwesterly in Dalmatia with a southeasterly on the northern Adriatic. Morning lows of 12 to 17 degrees Celsius inland, 18 to 23 on the coast, will give way to highs of 25 to 30 degrees. The three-day forecast for the interior calls for unstable weather with increased showers and thunderstorms, especially on Tuesday. The precipitation will for the most part occur in the afternoons, with sunny skies in the mornings. It will continue to be hot and humid. The coast will also see variable weather on Tuesday with a chance of some isolated showers and thunderstorms. This will be followed by predominantly sunny skies, although southern Dalmatia will see the odd shower on Wednesday, moving to the northern Adriatic on Thursday. And that wraps up the news. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night.